called Trawl.
I love one-word band names. Primus, Rush, Tool. Really wanted to come up with a one-word name that would be striking, and I looked up a bunch of possibilities, and one day I just came to me, Trawl. It's so Maine too, because obviously our fishing culture here in Maine, and also it kind of means to search. And for me and for all of us, we're always searching for something like in life. So it just felt like a name that would stick, and we kind of used the shark as our sort of hero image for our logo, and it stuck.
We've all kind of got a weird history about how we know each other. So Justin and I, forever ago, had a band together. Long story short, we didn't continue that band. I actually, at one point, moved into a house with a guy who was the drummer of a band that these two guys connected in, and then they kind of got together in this band, Loki, which Adam still plays in. Years went by. I've known Adam for a long time, Seth, Justin, so we all knew each other. And it was kind of just a kismet where Seth had gotten out of a band he was in, decided it was time for a change, and he posted, looking to start something new. And I've always wanted to jam with him. Never had a chance to jam with him, so I was like, this is my chance. I had a band at the time that was a lot heavier, and I was like, I want to play with Seth. So I went in, and it was the second practice?
Yeah, our second practice.
Their second practice, I came in, they gave me a couple songs to try it out, and they're like, oh, those are great.
When he called me to come in and play drums for him, I'm like, well, yeah. Going back to my brother.
We were, just so excited for that, and rhythm section buddies got to stick together, and it ended up, I think it really kind of rounded out our lineup, and ever since we've been super busy and playing some really amazing shows. The first show that Adam got to play with us was in front of about 300 people, opening up for Sumo Psycho at Wally's in Hampton Beach, and from there we just kind of hit the ground running.
Oh, that's like the age-old question. Describing how your band sounds or your music sounds, it's hard because genres are so weird. There's bands out there, like Primus is a great example. What is their genre? No one knows. They're Primus. That's their genre. And we call ourselves funk metal, but it's more of we're just Trawl. We have some heavier riffs. We have some not so heavy riffs. We like to have fun. That's the key, is to have fun. It's not normal. We're not like every other metal or rock or hard rock band out there. We just do stuff that we want to write. And like Seth said, some of the newest stuff, it's more of a serious tone. We've done a lot of goofy stuff. We wrote a song about a ghost haunted bar, and now we have a song called SOS, and it's about reaching out for help. I wouldn't be here with these guys if it weren't for some of those songs. The lyrics in one of them is not a very good place for me personally, and being able to put it to music changed everything. And having these three idiots with me was the best thing I could have ever hoped for in my life. Yeah, shut up.
Basically, it usually starts with riffs for us. We're more of a riff band than a chord band, and usually it's either Justin coming up with a riff or me coming up with a riff. And then once we have the first one, usually, we just, whatever that sounds like to us, whether it's a chorus or a verse, we just kind of build off of that. And then once we have either what we think is a verse, chorus, and maybe a bridge, like those three parts, we'll try to loop them, see if they work together. And then once we feel like they kind of work together, this guy will start trying to come up with, what does this make me feel like? What does this sound like?
And I write backwards, so I know where the story's headed. Here's the ending. That's what the hook is, the chorus, but getting there, I have not figured that out yet, and I just kind of work backwards, and then at some point I'm like, oh, there's the verses, and then we'll make a bridge up later on. And
throw it all against the wall and see what sticks.
Yep, pretty much. The first show we played of 2023 was the biggest show we've ever played. We got to open what used to be called the Cumberland County Civic Center, is now the Cross Insurance Arena. But it was Anthrax, Black Label Society, Exodus, and there was 1,900 people, and us, standing there going, what? It was just amazing being on that stage with these guys, having the chance to just make music in Maine's biggest venue, and knowing that we get to do this for fun. We're not killing ourselves. We go up, we have fun. Yeah, it was 30 minutes, but it was the best 30 minutes of my life. And I got to throw inflatable sharks out to people, which is always super fun to do, and people loved it. And that's the thing, is it's that feeling when you get up there and people are into what you're doing, even if they don't know it, but they're having fun. Super key.